puppies. I'm so excited. Bring in the puppies. Oh my God.
Hello. Hello. Hi. What's your name? Oh, hello. Hello. Oh my God.
Oh my God, the puppy breath. It kills me. Amazing when you have like watched footage for so long and then you finally get to see all the work that goes into costumes and stuff.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Hey, no. What was the question? It was 5 months of Baz and I exploring and experimenting with things. We had so much fun together, but it was a long process. It's such a terrifying thing because Elvis has the most iconic voice. I listen to him every day, and I worked with some of the best singing coaches that I could find, and we just had so much fun getting to explore that that time. It is so hard to answer questions when you're surrounded by puppies. Right now, I'm just focusing on one thing at a time. I'm just acting right now. But I love music, and I had so much fun. Oh my gosh.
This little guy. You want to play me?
My buddy Callum Turner. I mean, we don't necessarily look identical, but I think he knows me very well. So yeah, that would be nice. You know, the surreal thing is when you see, like, in this film, the Manson part of the world, and it's weird that I lived in that in a whole different realm. What are you doing? It would be weird to see them all in the same room. Oh, Tom is just the greatest. I've known who he was my entire life, so yeah, that watch tastes good. It was amazing to get to work with him. He's just the nicest guy, and I was really nervous before because it's that thing of meeting your heroes, and he just turned out to be the most open-hearted, generous guy, and we had so much fun together. Romeo and Juliet, I saw that when I was very young, and I didn't know movies could be made like that. So that film really impacted me. It was an incredibly immersive experience. Australia is such a wonderful place, and so I just got to go to the beach every day during the 6 months that the film was shut down, and so I could just completely immerse myself, and it really allowed for that. And the people out there are so great, so kind, and yeah, we had a great time. I don't know. I auditioned for so many roles in my life that I didn't get, and that's the whole. I remember when I started, people would say you have to audition for 100 things before you book one. That was a lot of the beginning of my career, like auditioning for the Hunger Games or any one of those things. Oh, maybe Succession. I love that show so much. Ashley Tisdale, she would answer. Yeah. Right on the lips. I feel so grateful that people have watched anything that I've done. So the fact that people even use the word fan, I just feel so flattered by it. Thank you, everybody who's ever wanted to watch something that I've done. I don't know. It's weird that there's so many little like lily pads that you sort of jump on that get you from one moment in your career to the next. I think a big one for me was when I did this play in New York, that one with Denzel called The Iceman Coming. That was a goal of mine for a long time to do a play in New York, and so that was a special moment. Oh man, so all of them, like Leo and Brad and Quentin, were all beyond heroes for my whole life. So suddenly being on set with them, it felt like a dream. It was so surreal, and then they were all just they went far beyond anything that I could have imagined as far as like their generosity and kindness, and and work ethic and everything. It was so cool. I think Raging Bull. I want to watch that again for the first time as though I'd never seen that. Yes, Sean Cassidy and David Cassidy both, they gave me a lot of advice around it because Sean especially told me a lot about just longevity and like mentorship and that sort of thing. So that was,
Don't bite the paw.
even putting my name in the category of that feels so strange to me. I grew up right next to Disneyland, so going to Disneyland, that was the thing that I did with my mom a lot when I was a kid, so the idea of just going there and walking around for hours sounds really fun. Yeah, I usually take a prop home. I took many things from Elvis, but one is the leather jumpsuit. It's not even called a jumpsuit, but the leather '68 special that he wore. I took that home. Maybe American Trilogy, but I wouldn't want to live a life without all of Elvis' songs. But yeah, American Trilogy because it's basically 3 songs in one. Thank you, BuzzFeed. Thanks for letting me play with these puppies today. Be sure and go see Elvis.